Hey guys. So today I'm going to be talking about the LA Colors 4-color matte eyeshadow palettes. I have used these non-stop since I got them. I've been trying out a whole bunch of new products, and despite the fact that I've been trying other things, I always end up incorporating these palettes into my look because matte eyeshadows can be used so many different ways. I mean, most people enjoy using them in the crease of any eye look that they're doing, but you can do an all matte shadow look if you want to, but these are really fantastic. I bought mine at Dollar Tree, and they're 4-color palettes, so that's 25 cents a shadow. There are 4 different palettes. If you can't find them at Dollar Tree, they do have them on the Shop Miss A website, so you're still paying $1 either way. So it's just, the convenience of ordering online and having it sent to your home, or just going to the store and being able to see them in person. Either way, you won't regret it if you pick these up, or if you just pick up, the ones that appeal to you. I'm going to show you all 4 palettes and tell you how I use them the most. The first one I want to show you is called Mattifying. And I have on this shade in my crease right now. Now you wouldn't think that that would be a crease shade because it looks really light when you look at it, but I don't know. It does make a really nice crease shade, and if it's too light of a shade for a crease shade on you, it might make a nice transition shade just depending on what your skin tone is. So if you're darker than me, you might like that as a transition shade, but I can use it as a crease shade. And then this is just your standard beige highlight type shade. This shade right here is what I have as my brow bone highlight. I just wanted something really subtle. I did put that over something else. And then this is just a dark brown, nothing out of the ordinary there. But yeah, this quad is called Mattifying. Really practical, can be used in conjunction with your other eyeshadow palettes. Neutrally brownish, just, really everyday basic types of looks that you can do with that. This next one is a lot more colorful. It's called Mattific. And I thought about using this today because of the shirt that I have on, but I really wanted to try out this lip gloss that I have on, so I think if I had done this eyeshadow palette with this lip gloss with this shirt, it would have been a bit over the top, I think. If I'm doing something colorful for my lip, then I try to go more neutral on my eyes. So otherwise I would have used this today, but I have used this, and this shade right here is really versatile. I mean, you can do that as a brow bone highlight, or you can do it on the lids. Really pretty lid shade. I did a look over the weekend using that as my lid shade. And then these pinky, purpley mauve type shades are really pretty. And then this blue, I used that one day in the crease, and another day I just dragged it down along my lower lash line and used it that way for, like, pop of color type thing. But this is a really pretty, very spring-like appropriate palette for right now. But honestly, this pinky mauve shade in the corner here is really, really pretty on the lids. So that's Mattific. And, I haven't been doing swatches. All right, let's back up then. Let's go back to the Mattifying one. Okay, so there's Mattifying, and I'm just going to do finger swatches because I feel like I have come to the conclusion that finger swatches are the most accurate as far as swatches go. Like if I was to take this and then put it on my arm, some of them you'd see, some of them you wouldn't, because when you do swatches, you're not using primer. And who does their eyes now without primer? No one. So it's just not an indication, but whereas when you do the finger swatches, you can at least see the shades pretty much. So that is Mattifying. Here I am talking about who doesn't use primer. You'll never believe what I did today. I'm such an idiot. I'm testing out a new foundation and I forgot to put primer on. I just put the foundation right on my bare skin. And there isn't a foundation in the world, well, all right, that's an exaggeration. There might be. I was going to say there isn't a foundation in the world that's going to apply correctly without primer underneath it. But I think most of us are just so used to using primers for everything now that I have no idea whether I like this foundation or not now because I forgot to use primer. So I'll definitely have to try it again another day. But, okay, so back to Mattificent. Let's do some finger swatches for this. So as you can see, that blue shade, the darkest one, is kind of a purpley blue. So I see what they were doing here with this color scheme. So there's the mauve one that I was talking about. This is the second one next to the mauve. And then this one here is down in the corner next to this blue shade. So that's Mattificent. And then the next one is called Matterific. This has been a shocker because I have been using this to fill in my brows ever since I bought it. I started off using that one, and then lately I've been using this one. This one is smoother, so it blends like a dream. And this is, it looks very gray on camera, doesn't it? Like a gray or a taupe. But when I mix it in with my natural brow hair, I get just the right color for me right now because as you can tell, you know, I'm growing out my natural hair color. So you've got the gray, white, whatever it is coming in, but then you've got the colored part, which is like a brownish color. So this is perfect because my eyebrow hairs are actually brown, not gray or white. So anyway, this ended up being a really terrific brow powder palette for me that I've been using every day since I got it, which is great. I'm so glad that I found one that's not high-end because I had been using all high-end products to fill in my brows, and I don't want to have to buy like some super expensive eyeshadow just to fill in my brows. So I'm glad I found something inexpensive. But yeah, these gray shades are both great. This one goes on a little bit, just a tiny bit darker than this one. So, and the texture is a bit rougher. And then this shade right here is just a beige, you know, nothing out of the ordinary, just a matte beige. And then this is like a darker gray that has like a blue tinge to it. So let's swatch Matterific so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so there's the brow bone one. There's the one that I said had a slightly coarser texture to it. This one that I'm using for my brows now doesn't seem to have a lot of pigmentation, but I'm okay with that because the end result of what I get from my brows is, you know, what I'm looking for. And there's that dark gray right there. So that's Matterific. And then lastly, this is Matte-O-Rama. And you get a white. This is a gray, but it has a definite blue tinge to it, but it is a gray. And then you've got this bright, bright blue shade. And then you've got a dark gray that's bordering on a soft black. So that's Matte-O-Rama. And I have used this gray shade a lot. I do like that. And haven't really played with the others too much. I did use the white one day. But I don't know that I've really used these two right here. But I'm gravitating more towards cooler shades these days for whatever reason. You'd never know by my eye makeup look today, but so I definitely will be playing with those two in the future. But let me swatch these for you. Definitely have used that gray a lot though, the lighter gray. So really pretty cool tone neutral palette. Well, except for the blue isn't really a neutral, but the rest of it is very much so. So that is my review of the LA Colors 4 eyeshadow palettes. Trust me, you need these. These are awesome. A lot of you probably even have these already because they've been out for a while. I would say, I don't know, 2 or 3 years probably they've been out. But if you've never picked one of these up, you will use them a lot if you get them. I mean, I just have had them sitting on top of that stack of drawers right there. I've just had these sitting there and I keep reaching for them to use with other things. I don't often do an all matte eyeshadow look, but I love using these with everything else that I'm doing. So yeah, big thumbs up, and I think you would like them if you tried them. So that is it for today, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.